Hello everyone, trust you are doing good. I believe we are doing great. I am doing good here as well. So today I will be showing you principles of color when it comes to designing. And this is just basic, right? What I'm going to be sharing, is basic when it comes to color, right? So the first thing I would like us to note is that on a plain background like this, you need a color that would contrast, a color that would be opposite of the plain background that we have right now. So first of all, what we need to learn is that if you have a bright background or you have a light background, then the color that has to be on it or the element that would come on that plain and bright background or light background has to be a dark color, right? Okay, so let's say I want to type something on this Canva right now. If I come and I select my text tool and I write plain background, let's just write plain background. Okay, so the reason I could see this text right now is because it is a deep background, like it is a color that is contrasting with the white that we have there, right? That's the reason I could see it. But if I go ahead and change it to white, you would see that it has lost inside my white. Because why? I have a light background or a bright background, and then I have a light color on it. So the way color works is that if you have a bright background, I said that earlier, then you need a deep color on it. So if I bring black now on this, then people would be able to read what I have written on this plain background, right? Can you see? As you can see, you can read what I have written. So to go ahead and give it a better feel and to make it readable for people, you can change the color, or you can change the color or change the text, the font size or text size, right? You can change it to anything so that it will give you beauty, so that it will make it that so that when people are reading it, they would enjoy it, and at the same time they will feel the beauty of what you have created. So if we have, let's say I have another color, let's just go and check another color out. Okay, so now I have a deep green. If I bring a deep green and I put black on it, I won't get the right result that I want. Although it's as if it is showing, but if it is from afar, or if it appears on something else, I may not be able to see it clearly. People may not be able to see it looking at it from afar. And we need to catch people's attention when we are creating our designs, when we are creating our content. People need to see and be able to read what we have written. So on a dark background like this background that looks like a green background like this, we need a bright color on it. We need something like white. We need white color on it. So I won't be highlighting maybe principles and all of that maybe specific words, to explain all of these things. I just want it to be basic, right? And if you have learned anything so far since we started, I would like you to go ahead and subscribe to this channel. This channel is to help people, on their creative journey, right? Okay, so it has to be a light background. And if I change my color to, let's say, I change it to light yellow. If I have something like this on my design, my white color is lost in it. So most of the times on a light background like this, like as we have yellow like this, if you try black on it, it would come out well. It depends on the brand color and all of that. So it has to contrast, right? And the idea of contrast is that if we have something that is light, if we have white, then we need black, to contrast with one another. White naturally is bright, black is a deep color. So if you put those two guys on each other, there won't be conflict. What happens most of the time is that when you put a light color on a light color, there would be a relationship between them and they would, get lost in each other. But when you put a deep color on a light color, then you'll be able to see the beauty of your design. You can just try to check, all of these things out. One major thing that I believe that every one of us as content creator, what we want to achieve is that we want a situation whereby people will be able to read what we have written, or people will be able to grasp the message we are trying to pass across to them. And that's why I've made this video, that I would make a basic video, just to help people understand how color works. Like this right now, my black background is lost in this purple, right? So I need to change it to something like white for me to get what I want and for my audience to be able to see what I have written, because that's the goal. If people cannot read what I have written, then they won't be able to, get the message. And that way, I've not done a good job as a communicator, as a designer, passing my message across to them and all of that. Right? Okay. Can you see it right now? Compared to when it was on black, right now you can see it well. So the major thing that I would like to reiterate right now is that if we have a deep background, then there has to be a light color on it. And depending on the situation, sometimes for you to, maybe for your own design, if you probably want to, because sometimes because of the brand color and all of that, if you have a situation like this, probably the background color is supposed to be gray and the white is supposed to be on it. Another thing you can do to it is to give it a stroke or give it a shadow. You must have seen that on, some applications and all of that, whereby they have shadows that would pop out the color. Do you get what I'm trying to say? That will pop up the color, or you give it a shadow. You don't want to give it a stroke, you can give it a shadow, right? That will pop it out. The major idea, or the major thing we are trying to achieve right here is to make our message bold, right? And this applies to every creator out there who is looking for a way, to get to perfect their color, looking for a way to get their color right, their idea right when it comes to color and all of that. I hope this video has helped you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and please comment. I would like to hear from you and know how this video has been helpful to you. Thank you, and bye for now.